And push this button. Let's go ahead and get into this. He's Bahamut, he does what he wants. That is true. I'm a sassy boy. I don't take no lip. As I like neatly close up my notebook right there. Rat boys win, please. Ooh, Ember calling out. All right. For anyone who... I closed my notebook and I need it. Why do I do these things to myself? All right. For anyone who might have missed it, let's go ahead and go through the map choices and such. If you're just joining us, welcome and such. Goodbye Forever won the coin flip. They banned out Sky Temple. The Fat Rattata bans out Volskaya Foundry. First map was chosen by Goodbye Forever, Braxis Holdout. Second map was chosen by Goodbye Forever, which was Cursed Hollow. And third map was chosen by Fat Rattata. It's going to be Infernal Shrines. We can go ahead and get right back into this draft as we do have the Zeratul being banned out. They did not like dealing with that. That was strong, too. I want Goodbye Forever to win for playoffs. I want Crazy Ivan to play. Notebook tilted. Everything tilted! Now I can actually close it, though. That's the thing. Even though no, I won't. I need it still. Toronto going to be banned out once again. I wouldn't be too surprised if we just see the same bans coming out from the members of Fat Rattata. And we're going to have a little drop. Oh, we're good. Okay. Alright, so we also have the Zeratul and the Rainer being banned out on the side of Goodbye Forever. Diablo going to be taken off the map on the side of Fat Rattata. And for anyone who might have missed it, this is a Division 2 matchup for Heroes Lounge. A great league place. And if you want to play, go for it there. that is my super good advertisement. For Heroes Lounge. No, it's a really, really great community, and it's just filled with awesome people, so definitely go check them out. Go check out their Discord and website and such, and their Twitter. But Garrosh going to be first picked on the side. Goodbye Forever. They actually pick up the Kael'thas and the Dahaka for themselves on the side of Fat Rattata. Ooh. That's a good start. They've actually banned out Dahaka quite a bit on the side of Goodbye Forever. Just call Rattata fat little mice. It's just fat Pokemon versus Goodbye. Hammer incoming. Ooh. All right. I'm trying to just put this together. What are they going to be doing with this? They're calling for Hammer in chat. Hey, Sim, what's up? Thanks for coming by. Okay, Jaden going to be banned out, so they're not going to have any sort of that big burst with that. I would either choke out the supports or the tanks. I would actually ban out maybe Malfurion here. Malfurion is something that pairs well into the Kael'thas, giving some mana, as well as the roots could be beneficial, but they go for the Stukov. Another strong support in that realm. Flailing Swipe is good. Massive Shove is a good single target. Disengage, or even just kind of peel with that. I actually really like the idea of them just grabbing like a Stitches and like a Malfurion, and they just go old school Kael'thas with that. And they just look for single target picks. It's a good map for it. There's a lot of great areas where Stitches benefits, but they're going to go for Lucio. It's going to be some break it down potential for the blue side. We're going to Muradin picked up as well, so it's going to be some nice engage, some Snowbolts to help Kael'thas set up, and then maybe a little bit more to follow up with. They need a shield to deal with Kael'thas. We could see something like a Zarya, but I doubt it. I think they're also going to need something to clear the shrines. They could go something like Gul'dan. Ooh, Vala? Material. Why the Vala? Material's going to be their solo lane. Or it's body check Garrosh with Decimate. That's the solo lane Garrosh that I want to see. Last pick, though, going to be coming out from the members of Fat Rattata, Fat Pokemon, Fat Mice, whatever you want to call them, will be Phoenix. Not a whole lot of slow. Oh my god, are they going to be going for reverse amp for the purification salvo? They won't. They won't. I don't think they will. Because if you went reverse amp, it is a slow. If you're doing the speed, and you do pure, there's no way that they would do that. Break It Down's such a better tool and talent. They're not going to have many slows for that. It will be a good kind of follow-up damage. I don't know how I feel about this draft coming out from Fat Rattata. Material. There's a lot of like single target damage on one side. I don't know, like both these drafts feel very weird to me. Like it honestly feels like Goodbye Forever drafted something for Battlefield of Eternity. Muradin provides the slopes. Enough for the entire team? That's the question that I have. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's find out how they're going to be using it in this game number 3. On the left-hand side, we're going to be having Fat Rattata with Krovax going to be playing the Dahaka. We're going to be having Sin on the Kael'thas. Fury Whip will be on the Lucio. Green Pickles will be on the Phoenix. Loyal X-Knight is going to be on that Muradin. On the right-hand side, we are going to be having Goodbye Forever with Flava Flav is going to be on the Garrosh. We'll have Thrangar is going to be on the Vala. We'll have Non-Champion going to be on the Maiev. Newbie will be on the Tyrael. I think I read that already twice. And Thundercats is going to be on the White Mane. I am very tired. Let's go ahead and get into this. Dahaka's still holding level 1. Are they going for enhanced? Nope, they're going for tissue regeneration. Kael'thas going for Mana Addict, as to be expected. Vala going for Hungering Arrow build. Okay. Maybe they do think they're on Battlefield of Eternity. Yeah, you could just go Planet Cracker. That is very, very true. That'd be funny. Just a big old Planet Cracker. There isn't a ton to lock down with. Maybe they, I mean, you can do it with Dahaka's Tongue Drag, but it's really not the longest stun in the world unless you chain them. Sorry, I was drinking so much tea during that. I have to burp, of course, the moment the stream or the cast actually starts. So, camp's going to be picked up on the right side at least. No invasion going to be coming out. They're just going to be making these rotations. Actually, Loyal Knight going to be rotating in here. Flava Flav is going to be trying to get some poke damage out here. Stun going to be going out onto Thundercats. That is going to be Non-Champion getting the Bolt of the Warden as well as the Blink right out of there. They still stay on this camp. Looks like they won't be having too much of an issue with that. Maybe looking for the toss on the Green Pickles. That won't be happening. Maiev will be helping out as well. Top lane, looks like it's going to be Newbie versus Krovax. This is just the eternal battle. Oh, Tongue Drag will not be connecting there. This Tyrael solo lane, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Into the Dahaka might be a little bit of a rough time. Seems to be doing all right for themselves for now, but maybe as Dahaka evolves, it might be a little bit more difficult. We do have a rotation coming up. We could be seeing a pick going out onto Dahaka. Playing safe for now. That's the stun to be followed up. That is going to be the burrow. They pop as much essence as they can. They also have follow with all of these arrows. They get the vault forward. They get the pick onto the Dahaka, and then it's going to be first kill of the game going over to Goodbye Forever. Now, we continue the rotations, but a little bit more experience in favor for the red team. They will also be needing to prep fairly soon for the first objective. Is going to be popping up here in the next about 30 seconds. We should have one of the left or right camps picked up as well. No one going for either just yet. The kill onto the Dahaka also allowed Newbie to back and get full on health, so they didn't really get any sort of major wave gain over the Dahaka. You know, they didn't push into the front gate and get a ton of value that way. But at least it just kind of gave them a breath. Plus, they got that kill. That's just nice. I mean, it can throw off a team's play a little bit, like, oh, it's just, you know, a stupid play. I should have seen that rotation coming, or the gank, or, you know, whatever they were missing on map. And it's just those little things. It really can start to get into some of these teams. Also, this is game number 3. Game number 3. These teams have got to be a little worn out from playing, you know, well, 2 consecutive games already, and they were pretty good back and forths. Just go ahead and see. It's 5 to 6 in levels right now. Shrine is activatable. It looks like we have Non-Champion going for that, and they just will start this out. Their Shrine clear isn't the fastest and the biggest on the side of Goodbye Forever. We'll see what they'll do with this. Maybe they'll just win out overall in the fight, and then they can clear it as fast as they want. Is Goodbye Forever a talent? I feel like it could be. When you just like perma-delete someone from the game so hard with a kill. Toss going to be going out onto Loyal X Knight. They actually have the Umbral Bind as well. Maiev getting reset after reset on the Fan of Knives. Nice kill onto the Muradin. We do not have Maiev blinking forward. That team What up, Phantom Bagels? That's a good username. Oh, and also Boosted Gaming, thank you for the follow. Do apologize that I don't have them go off during their matches, but I'll resend it after we get out of this game. Thank you for the support, my friend. 7 to 6 in levels. Looks like the members of Goodbye Forever are going to be grabbing this first Frozen Punisher and moving that through mid lane. Meanwhile, Dahaka and Lucy are going to get the clear into bottom on this camp. It did get quite a bit of value for them, but mid lane is where all the action is about to be. 4 members moving in on this. We do have that Tyrael in the top lane, already soaking that up. Jump going to be going over onto the Muradin. Just going to make sure that they tap the well, pre-tap, and have that extra mana and health bar just kind of also regenerating there. They want to make sure that they can burn this thing down quickly, but this gate has gone down quickly. They also get the toss onto Loyal Knight, and that is going to be the dive going out. They get the kill onto the Muradin. They go for Fury Whip. They are so low here. The toss of the minion gets the kill onto Lucio. The Punisher goes down, but with the 2 members already dead, they need to back out, and that's going to be a free mid lane fort for the members of Goodbye Forever. What a play from Garrosh to toss the minion and get that little extra damage onto Lucio. Oh my god, sorry, I'm like kind of peeking over at stream here and there just to kind of, I want to see that again. That was so good. I have not seen that in a very long time, or even ever. I've seen like the pumpkin sappers on Towers of Doom. You can toss those into the death zone, I guess you could call it. Flava with the toss. That was good. Someone just clipped that and sent it to him. Meanwhile, Nubian top lane is going to be poked around a little bit. Stormbolt not connecting. Nice jukes coming out from Tyrael, and they go behind the gate. Going to be losing a decent amount of health. That toss, that was so good. Go ahead and at least show you the experience at this time just to see what the experience is gained for these kills, as well as the passive soak and just the structures that you, it's always nice to see these numbers like actualized so you can understand in your own games where the majority of your experience comes from and what are the important things to focus on, like soaking. I had someone last night in Hero League tell me that I was doing a bad job because I was soaking for the team. It was mind-blowing. They're like, we need you for every fight, and I was like, well, we're down talent tiers. But stop fighting down talent tiers. Speaking of talent tiers, we have the 10s on the side of Goodbye Forever. They are going to be holding that white main talent, but it's going to be pretty much standard throughout. Actually, Tyrael holding too. Are we going to get a judgment, or is this going to be Sanctification? Tongue Drive going to be going out to Maiev. She does have an out. Bolts of the Warden will be there. The friendly toss will get them out of the fray. Now we just hold. I'm just like staring at talents here. Phoenix with the last second warp. I was thinking that we'd have a kill in top lane. Not just yet. Oh man. Okay, 10's achieved for both sides. Break it down. It's break it down. It's gonna be purification salvo. Gilthos trying to get a little bit of damage here. Not going to be working out. They are only sitting at 15 out of the 20 regeneration glove stacks. Loyal Knight in the backline. Phoenix is going to be coming out. Threngar is going to be so low. There's going to be the Scarlet Aegis from Whitemane to keep the team alive. That's going to be the nice taunt coming out from Garrosh. There's going to be the Warden's Cage all around them as well. Lucio goes down, as well as Kael'thas. Loyal Knight is trying to get out. The Avatar form is going to be there with just 80 some health. Fan of Knives coming out from non-champion. They get the Dahaka as well. And now top lane is just a jar of green pickles. That's all it is. Soaking, you monster. How many newer people don't understand speed? I don't understand. Zergy monster? I don't know. I just like, I've been in game, and then like the person was just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go AFK and soak, and it was like we were 20 to 20 at that point. So it didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter at that point when they wanted to be a jerk about it, and I'm like, oh, so you're a troll. Sick. just panicking to toss just to make sure that they get tossed away. Thundercat's taking a lot of damage here. They don't have this. Oh, they do have the Scarlet Aegis, actually. Lava Flave is a little bit low themselves. That is going to be Whitemane trying to get the healing onto them. Oh my god, the Sanctification will be there from the Tyrael. They stay inside of it. Purification Salvo comes out. That is also going to be the Warlord's Challenge onto a few. Lava Flave is getting so low here, but the Zeal coming out from Whitemane is going to be right on point. Dahaka will use the Burrow just to kind of stall that damage out for a second. Not the longest cooldown. I believe it's 16 seconds. Yeah, I think it is. Sorry, I'm just also skimming talents at the same time while I have a moment here. Minion time. Thank you, JB Sheds. That's good. Interrupt and break it down really got him. I honestly didn't even see the interrupt happen. It was just so chaotic. Stormbolt going out. I'm waiting a little bit here. Who's going to be stepping up? Almost all heroics are off cooldown. The toss goes out onto Dahaka. They do have the Burrow as well as the Essence. Warden's Cage is going to be coming out from the Maiev. They do try and pull them in. There's going to be the Rain of Vengeance in the background. There's also the Break It Down used by the Lucio. Cleanse goes out on an unchampion. And they have the Vault of the Warden. They're trying to make their way out of here, and it seems like it's going to be all fine and dandy for them. 11 to 13 in talents. They're fighting into this down 2 levels almost on the side of Fat Rattata, and oh my god, they get pulled in with the Umbra Bind. That will also be the Phoenix coming out as well. Avatar form is going to be used by the Muradin. Krovax is trying to find their way into this fight, at least pulling someone away. That is also going to be the Chain Bomb going off from Kael'thas. So 24 Skeletal Defenders to 7, and they continue to hold over this point. Loyal Knight is actually going to get tossed out, and they're trying to get, they do still have their Dwarf Toss, though. That's going to be the Rain of Vengeance trying to get the lockdown. Lava Flave is in a bit of a bad spot. Scarlet Aegis will be coming out as well. They get the Groundbreaker onto Loyal Knight, and they make their way out of here. Reset after reset for those Fan of Knives. Looks like Maiev is maybe going to be walking into this. They do have the toss onto the Dahaka, who does not have much health. I don't think they're long for this world. That will be the first kill of that entire engagement. Going over to the members of Goodbye Forever. They have not lost a single member this entire game. I can't tell you how many times Flava Flav, in my opinion, should have died. There's so many moments where he was so low, but Thundercats on this Whitemane is out of this world. I wish that was my support player when I play Hero League, because that's some good healing coming out. Whew. 12 to 14 in levels. Arcane Punisher picked up for the top lane. I do believe this is the second Punisher of the game. I think I'm wrong on that. Leap goes over the wall. They're going to be burning this down. They're going to try and burn down the gate. Kael'thas nice with the Chain Bomb. That's also going to be Lucio finishing. They're in the mix. They also have Dahaka finishing the Tissue Regeneration, so they'll have that extra health as well. Into the fray, throwing one of the members in. That's going to be the Warden's Cage as well. They're going to be getting so many members so low here. Purification Salvo is going to go out, but here's the thing. Sanctification says, nope, Sin is all by themselves, and that is a dead Kael'thas. And with 3 dead, and about a third left on this Arcane Punisher, they're going to move their way through top lane. That is true. That is really true, Zergy Monster. That is very true. It does, but at the same time, like, Kael'thas, you have one job. Phoenix, you have one job. Just get a little splash damage onto that, onto him with some abilities. But either way, still, just awesome plays coming out. Nice toss going to be going on to Loyal Knight. They're going to be by themselves. Avatar form will be popped as well. They're trying to stay alive here. That is going to be non-champion leaving, and they do have the Groundbreaker. Doesn't connect onto Loyal Knight, but the thing is, they just got Avatar form pulled out, and they really didn't have to use anything on the side of Goodbye Forever. Nice plays coming out. They don't take out the top lane keep, but they do have periodic catapults through the top, mid, and bottom lanes. The fat Pokemon here are going to be needing to find a way to start to bring this back. They're missing 3 levels. They need to just find some way back into this, as I'm showing nothing on the map. I'm just kind of following them around and just looking at the minimap at the same time. Just what's the play here? What do you want to do? Besides just getting 16s, it's going to be a hard play for them. They either group up and just kind of death ball-ish, rotate and soak the lanes and make sure they don't get picked off, or they do exactly what they're doing right now, which is 14 to 16. They're splitting off into lanes. They could get picked off, but this is the quickest way they can at least close this experience gap. Top lane's going to be opened up a little bit. They can see that there's a couple members in bottom. They don't have the full vision, so you can see them playing a little bit on that high side of the lane. Gives them the opportunity to have this rotation area out of here. They're not playing on this low side where they can get caught out. Just a lot of good plays and a lot of smart plays coming out from both these teams. We are going to be having bottom lane with the Kaiser camp, as well as in mid lane having the double there. They do also have this catapult, so they want to open up bottom lane, as they do see on the minimap that there is the next Punisher going to be in the bottom lane. So they're just going to be trying to stack up this as best they can. About everything is off cooldown, so they could try and take a fight, but it's still 14 to 17. They need to play this slow, and they need to play this safe. They want to try and turtle up and go. Oh, the gravity lapse to make sure that they don't get that groundbreaker. That's a little big for them. Dahaka gonna have to rotate off into mid lane, making sure they get the clear into that. And with that, they could say, all right, well, this is only 4. We could pressure them. Doesn't seem to be the case. They will rotate off into mid. Dahaka already playing super far back here. And they do the same kind of pressuring in the mid lane, as this is pretty much a stacked up wave still, and they can try and get a little bit more value. Oh. Okay, I thought we were doing a little bush party here. Not the case. They are going to be grabbing their bruiser camp. These shamans will push top lane. What is the timer on the left-hand side shamans? 1:34. That won't be happening. We do have our next shrine activating. This is going to be bottom lane. Lightning plus Tyrio with Sanct is good shielding. Garrosh armor hard to kill. Absolutely. That's so true. Eagles is okay. So I'm catching a little bit of a chat here and there. Okay, well, we have this shrine activating. It's going to be the 3rd of the game. They do grab their 16s as well. Dahaka should have the brushstock ability, so they can come in for this flank position maybe. They just want to clear out that top lane as quickly as possible. They start to move their way in. Dahaka not brushstocking just yet. Loyal Knight is going to be getting a nice Thunderbolt onto them. Excuse me, Stormbolt. I'm waiting for the step up. It's not happening. That's going to be Tyrio moving forward. Nubi's going to be backing out of there. They do have the Phoenix to zone them away. It's 10 to 30 in the Skeletal Defenders, much more in favor on the side of Goodbye Forever. But Fat Rattata is making a case and an argument for this. Dahaka is going to be getting the brushstroke in. They go ahead and try and find one here. They're just going to be getting tossed away here. They are going to be dope. Nice Tunneling Claws is going to be picked up, and they also have so much damage going out into Loyal Knight. They actually get to break it down at the right second. There's going to be Purification Salvo going out, but here's the thing. Sanctification completely cancels that out. They go ahead and continue to brawl into this 26 to 35, and here's the thing. The retreat path is so far for the members of Fat Rattata that we are just going to be having them play. Oh, okay. I was thinking that they were going to be actually just saying, all right, let's just go back in. Let's try and push this. Nope. Mortar Punisher is going to be picked up. They do go for this camp right away as well, just to have some mid lane pressure. And now top lane, excuse me, mid lane is going to be cleared out a little bit ahead of time. But now this is a Mortar Punisher moving its way through bottom lane. I'm worried for them. They do bait it over. They want to bait it over towards the mid position. Murden actually going to get the maybe toss there. I think they got tossed there. Lockdown going to be coming out from the Warlord's challenge, and now this Mortar Punisher has moved its way onto the bottom lane keep. Going to be sieging through this fairly well. They are looking for another member here. Flava Flav is going to get the toss before Phoenix actually gets the teleport out of there, and they are going to body them. That's going to be the Phoenix going down. They also get the throw onto, or at least the pickup onto the Dahaka. Mortar Punisher does finish out the bottom lane keep, still sitting at 47%. They do want to move through this bottom. They get the jump, and that is going to be Lucio going down. With that many members down and the entire team on the core, it looks like we are going to be having Goodbye Forever taking this series 2-1. GG. Well played. So I'm just finding out if if one of the members wants to do an interview. GG's. Those are some good games. Can I get this to resend, please? No. Twitch alerts, you're being a butt. Those are some good games. I absolutely love that. I'm gonna find out if please resend. There we go. Boosted Gaming, thank you for the follow. Hero Sharebot, are you serious? Oh, you butt. How are you still here? 17-0? Who is 17-0? Still not sure why Vala isn't Sergeant Hammer. Comfort, I guess. Oh, 17 no one kills. Okay. All right, let me jump in here, and we will get one of the members in just a second. Let me actually just get something to drink too. Whew. All right, we're gonna get an interview in just a second with kills. Yeah, 17-0. Yeah. I mean, if you play it well, yeah, it's very, very true. All right, sorry. Viso Pub, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Maybe he doesn't play Sergeant Hammer. He's just. All right, so we should be joined by the support player in just a second. Oh, they can't click on. Okay. Okay.
There.
All right, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it might be some captain's rule or something. But hey, Thundercats, welcome and congratulations on your victory. How are you feeling?
Hey, thank you so much, Bahamut, and thanks for casting our games. We're feeling pretty great right now. We had a really fun time with this match.
I gotta say, these were an absolute blast to cast. But I'm sure some of, like, chat's got a couple questions. I've got a question here. So game number 2 is
That's
your
what I'm
match.
here for. Let's do it.
Game number 2 is your choice. It's Cursed Hollow. You last pick Lost Vikings into a Zeratul. Tell me about that, because like chat was like, wait, why would you do this to yourselves? Was it just like, oh, we don't care about the Zeratul, or like, talk to me about that, because I'm so curious.
Absolutely. So I think it was a little bit that you mentioned at the end there, like, oh, we don't care about the Zeratul. A little bit of that. The Zeratul was obviously very scary, especially in team fights post-16, where he could get a lot of use out of that talent, a lot of cooldown reduction off all of the Viking bodies. But we figured maybe we could pull ahead before that kicked in, and, you know, enough to make a difference and win us the game.
Not the case.
Nope, unfortunately not. It did not work out the best. Real props to the Diablo play that came out of Fat Rattata right there.
Mm-hmm.
We found that and the Zeratul to be really scary, and they took map 2 in nice fashion.
That was a very good game. Now going into game number 3, it's 1-1. Someone was actually, JB Sheds was actually saying in chat that pretty much this game kind of determines if you go into the playoffs or not, and I do believe since you won, you are going to be making it to the playoffs, which congratulations on that.
It does. Thank you. That's news to me.
I do believe it does. JB Sheds might be able to confirm in 20 seconds in Twitch chat, but going into Infernal Shrines, it's their map choice. Twitch was actually, one of the members in Twitch chat, Kriv, was actually saying like, oh, they're going to Sergeant Hammer here. Did you think about that at all? Or what was the reason for the Vala? Because I was looking and I was like, man, their clear isn't the strongest on the Shrines. It's just team fight or team fight. Can you talk about your draft in the last game?
Absolutely. Our draft in the last game, to be perfectly honest with you, was all screwed up. We were intending to first pick a Diablo, and that was their second ban. That threw us off, you know, right there at the beginning, and we were... I don't know, playing catch up ever since.
Okay.
The reasoning behind the Vala is, like you say, we were a little light on wave clear. We were considering having, you know, a more traditional solo laner, an Arel, a Blaze or something, but we decided to make the change to Tyrael to give a little cross supporting to that Vala and make that work.
I mean, it was great. Also, I just shout out to the Tyrael player who literally sanctification every time Salvo came out. Like, it's like, all right, cool, Salvo, get in the sanctification. We're okay. All right, go back and fight them. Like it was
absolutely.
It was
Shout
a
out to
really
Newbie
good.
There.
That was
His
really
play
good play.
Literally won a series before. You know,
teams take note.
Say that he single-handedly won this one for us too. I'm fine with saying that. I honestly, I felt really embarrassed that I panicked a little bit on that last Selfo there, and also dropped my ult. Which obviously was completely unnecessary because, like you say, the sanctifications were on point.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes. These were such awesome games. Before I let you go, any shoutouts that you would like to give?
Gosh. Well, first of all, as we open this thing up with, shout out to you. We really appreciate getting our games casted. It's a lot of fun. Glad we were able to show you a good series. Excuse me. Hey, props to Fat Rattata. Played a hell of a match. Takes two to tango. And thanks to my team. You guys are the best.
As an absolute blast. But thank you so much for the interview. Thank you so much for the games. I cannot wait to see you further down in the season.
Of course, you are too kind, sir.
Have a great night and enjoy your victory.